friends, today I want to talk about writing our letter of the week. Our new letter of the week is the letter B. The letter B, and it sounds like B, B, B. You might remember this letter from the book that we read yesterday called My B Book. And first I want to talk about some of the lines that we will be using to make sure that we're writing our letters the right way. Up on top here, I have a skyline. This is a middle dotted line, and we like to call that the plain line. This down here is the grass line, and then way down below we have the worm line. Some letters stay up here between the sky and the grass line. Some letters are small and they stay between the plain and the grass line. Some letters go all the way down into the area right here where the worm line is. So we're going to learn about all kinds of different letters. But today, let's start with our letter of the week, the letter B. The letter B. A capital B is going to start at the skyline and go all the way down to the grass line. Can you use your finger and make a straight line down just like I did on your counter or your table? Straight line down. We're going to start at the skyline and go down to the grass line. Next, we're going to start back at the skyline and we're going to make a curve. We're going to go around to the plain line. And then we're going to make another curve around. Do you see how Mrs. Giffen has not lifted up her marker yet? And we're going to go back around to the grass line. So there's my capital B. Some of us might be ready to use the paper that Mrs. Giffen gave us with the lines on it. And you can see right here, here's the skyline, here's the plain line, and here's the grass line. They're pretty small. So if you're not quite ready to make your letters on the lines, it's okay to turn your paper over and just make them on the blank space. But if you are ready, try to go across skyline all the way down to the grass line. Start at the skyline again, curve around, curve around. And maybe you're ready to be making some B's and practicing some capital B's on the line. If not, I would love to see you practice your capital B's. Straight line down, start back at the top, curve around, curve around. They can be big, they can be small. Maybe your B's are this big. We are all going to be in a different place, and all of those places are okay. So there's our capital B. See if you can make maybe 8 capital B's. And now let's see what our lowercase b is going to look like. So for our lowercase b, we're going to make the same first line. We're going to start at the skyline and we're going to go all the way down to the grass line and stop. If you're using the blank side, you can just make another straight line down. If you're writing on the lines, you're going to start at the plain line again, and you're going to curve around to the grass line and just make one bump. If you're not using the lines, you can curve around like this. So straight line down, curve around. Straight line down, you're going to start in the middle and curve around. So just practice and do your best. Wherever you are, oops, my B's got smudged. Wherever you are is just fine. Maybe you can make a whole row of lowercase b's, starting on the skyline, going down to the grass line, going to the middle plain line, and curving back around to the grass line. Straight line down, curve around. Straight line down, curve around. And maybe you make 8 or 9 or even more lowercase letter B's on your page. And the awesome thing about these pages and these special markers called dry erase markers are that you can erase them. So Mrs. Giffen is going to grab a paper towel like that. And show you that when you use the right kind of markers on pages like this, you can erase them and you can use them again. So we don't want to take the paper that's inside out because we want to keep writing on it over and over and over again and erasing. So maybe you practice your B's and you erase them, and maybe you practice them again. Maybe you can even use this paper to practice writing your name. I'm writing Mrs. Giffen. I'm super excited to see you practicing your letter B's. So when you get done and before you erase, make sure you take a picture and post it in your Seesaw journal. Thanks for joining me today, friends, and have an awesome day.